Welcome back in episode number 3. In this episode, we'll focus on removing front bumper, radiators, EGR, cooler of EGR, and then we'll have space to come closer to the engine heads and have a proper space for walnut blasting of intake ports. Before removing anything, I would like first to check if the coolant system doesn't have any leaks, and therefore I'll use an adapter and supply around 1 bar of air pressure and see if there are any leakage after 1 day, if there's any difference in the pressure. Okay, I pumped air inside the system. There is around 1 bar. Let's see if it will drop. I'll go to do something else, and then let's see with the time if this pressure will drop. After a whole night holding pressure, that's good result. I decided to take off the front bumper and then frame with radiator and fan, and then headlights. I want to have better access with my legs so I can reach better intake ports, because being always bended with whole body and try to reach the rear intake to clean them is just a nightmare. So I'll just start to take the bumper. I need to start with this trim where are the parking sensors. Then I have 2 bolts in the wheel arch and then bolts on the top. So let's do the job. Yes, front bumper is out. Unfortunately, got broken plug. Yeah, it happens. What a messy bumper, right? A lot of mess. Front bumper took off. Now I can remove headlights, and then I'll start to remove frame step by step. Yeah, a little bit cleaned. So let's start to get out headlights. So yes, in some close future we will take care about headlights. For now it's not so important. So now I'm thinking if I should just remove the frame itself, and then just leave all those here frames on the side, and then starts to remove the radiators. Or maybe I should remove whole beam with all those supports, all those frames, and just take this out. Maybe that's better. I'm not sure. I'm thinking how to do it properly. I just need to remember screws and what goes where. Oh yeah. Front frame took off. So now we are going deeper and deeper. So yes, for now maybe the sides panels I'll just leave it as they are. I'll just rip off fan radiators, AC radiator, and then intercooler, so I can have space here to come closer to the engine with my legs. I think that will be the best. So the fan is removed. We'll clean here a bit. So we have AC radiator, cooling radiator. We have radiator for power steering system, so hydraulic fluid, and then we have intercooler. So I need to do it very softly and careful so I don't break any plastic brackets. Time to take off intercooler. So here we have two turbos. So up goes, so there are like two circuits, yes, each side. Good. Okay, I'm fighting with the intercooler. Unfortunately, the metal lock is so corroded like this, and I can't just do it correctly. I will try to do it from the bottom. I hope I can manage this. You can see how corroded it is. So let's try it from the bottom. I struggle a lot to detach the intercooler hoses. You can see the rings completely corroded. So now I need to take off intercooler finally, then drain cooling fluid, then unscrew hoses from AC. There's no gas inside already, and then the small radiator. Good. Yes, we have intercooler. No oil. So I got intercooler out. It was in general a bad idea to try to take it off without this plastic frame, because I struggle a lot to get it through these hydraulic pipes, so I had to fight a lot and struggle. And yeah, I hope I didn't harm here anything, but I'm also positively surprised that there's not much oil. Last time when I removed intercooler from diesel car, there was a lot of oil inside intercooler, and here nothing, so that's good. Okay, protect the hoses to turbochargers, and now I would like to drain the coolant and then untouch the hose and drive out with the radiator and then AC. So yes, I drained the coolant. For today I will just end, but the radiator is empty. Next time I'll just remove hoses, take it off, then remove AC. And this radiator, I just need to find a proper clips to untouch it. Yep. Nice. And then let's look on the coolant, how it looks. Looks really bad, right? Radiator for coolant system and for the air condition, as well the power steering radiator. I need to remove from here. I'll start with coolant. I need to unlock three hoses from radiator. Later I'll take care about these quick couplings. I can see there is some transportation lock. I need to take it off and then press this pipe in, and then I'll try to release it. Yeah, here I have some instruction, so let's start to do it. coolant radiator took off. Oh, yes, look how dirty it is between them. So it's really nice as a maintenance to clean time to time all those leaves and bugs between radiators. You can see on the radiator from inside it's not so dirty, but from outside you can see how filthy it can be and reduce the efficiency of the radiator. Now it's a problem to separate Oh gosh, it was so hard to remove hoses from the air conditioner radiator. I had to use plenty tools, and you can see that aluminium almost was welded together, and I had to be careful because of the pipes. I didn't want to break them. And radiator, anyway, I can see it's broken. So anyway, it's from 2014 and there was no gas inside, so anyway, it will go to trash, so never mind. And you can see a sign here. What do you think the sign is? Actually, I think it's only the mounting sheet that broke. So probably, of course, they are not so expensive parts, but actually I can test with the pressure test and see if this could be just used to start up the car and test it. Maybe. But you can see how much mess it is there, right? A lot of mess, so it's nice to clean between radiators time to time. So the radiator of AC removed, coolant as well, and the last one is radiator for power steering system and dynamic drive. Let's do the job. So first hose untouched and not touched, so yes. And then the second one and the radiator. That's the coolant. front removed, and now I gain, I would say 50-70 centimeters that I can come just closer to the engine like this, and I have access to intake ports. So yes, now I can easily reach everything here, even the EGR in the back, because it was really difficult to do it from the side and bend all over. So I think it's really helpful right now. Of course, there was a lot of work, and some of the parts are already a little destroyed and bended. But yeah, that's life. Anyway, it was old radiator, so it will require, of course, refuel fluids, etc. But I think after so many years, it's good to do it anyway. But I am happy I decided this, because now I can remove everything and just, it's just easier. Or maybe I should remove engine and then have it even better access all around. What do you think? Now I can work. Now I can come really close to the engine, and I can reach easily every intake port. And now even I have better access to EGR, two of them. I tried already to remove one, but it's really stuck, and yeah, let's try to do some work. And maybe I will remove as well coolers, EGR coolers. Just need to order O-rings and see with the endoscope, and also to blow the channels, and then look with the endoscope into the head. And then I'll have better access also to the wire, which I need to renew, that comes to the alternator, which is here. So yep. Let's right now look on the car from the bottom, because I had idea to maybe disassemble engine with the bottom frame and suspension, and then take it out from the engine bay. But let's see, maybe I'll do it. Let's right now take care about EGRs. There are two of them, and they're really, really hard to remove after so many years of being in the same position. There's no strategy. Exhaust gases, so I struggle a lot, and I'll need to extract them up. It works smooth, but I believe inside there's a lot of crap, so it's worth to try to pull this up, but it's super hard to do it. Let me just record here with the phone so you can see it better. Yep, not bad. I've seen much worse EGRs before. I'll use also endoscope to see it down there, how it looks like. So I check with endoscope the hole inside the channel that comes to EGR, and it looks good. Nothing is clogged, and the mechanism, when I test it here, works fine. So now Need to check on the right side, and the worst thing is to remove it. I had to use this fancy tool and put a lot of force on it. So yeah, it's definitely not easy. This task is not easy, and I have new sealing O-rings for it, so I'll just unclip it, clean it, and then just vacuum the loose things from there and then put it back. So yeah, first EGR removed, and to be honest, I'm really surprised how in good condition it is for this millage. Yep, I had before different BMWs, and EGR was always clogged like hell. And if we look on the turbo, I can see there's oil leaks, but I'm also not surprised from it. So let me try to remove the another one with this special pulling tool. Let's see how it looks second one, and then I can just clean, replace O-ring to new one, and put it back. Of course, plastic as well. The same situation, and also smooth. EGR works smooth. Recording. Opa. Yep. And another one. Not bad, not bad. Second EGR removed. You can see still connected to cooling hoses. Not bad, not bad. I'll just vacuum clean. Let's look on the second EGR. Also not super much clogged, but it's stacking. So when I move to max open position, it doesn't return freely. So yeah, cleaning is necessary. And let's hope after cleaning all will be good. And now I'll check the hole inside the head that is connected with this channel as well, and then goes to the exhaust system. But on the left side was really clean, so I don't expect anything bad down there. EGR washed, cleaned, let them soak for a bit. And so it's soaking together with intake manifold, and it's already, I think, 2 months in this, just waiting for me, and I think it just doesn't make any difference if I'll take it off faster. So let's leave it for a nice cleaning process. EGR were soaked whole night, so let's right now dry it, and then they'll be ready to assembly on the engine. EGRs after cleaning and drying, new O-rings, bolts are used, but good, and just plastic covers also cleaned. Now it's time to assemble it. EGRs are installed, and now before I'll continue walnut blasting, I still have like 2x2, so it's 4 times, and here we have 4x2, so it's 8, 12 ports to do it. But before that I need to take off the EGR coolers, because here I'll have better access to renew the positive cable that goes to alternator, and also later I can replace the O-rings here, and then clean up a bit here all this bay of the V engine. I will take this bracket. I already sandblasted it and painted, but I can see there's still some corrosion going into it, and I installed the new glow plug unit, but I'll take one more time off, and then later I'll have better access to clean everything and protect afterwards with special spray. Let's do it. Okay, and that's the new one, new unit. I need to protect much better. I already did some blasting, but I can see it's not good enough. And double work like always. Oh, yeah. and this channel is connected here. So when the EGR is opening valve, the gases are going here, then here through the EGR cooler, here and to the intake manifold, and then again the combustion chamber. And here I have my beautiful wire. So yes, I need to cut it and then see where is the best to renew it. Okay. I need to now blind the holes so nothing will drop in. Up. Oh. Opa, opa. Oh, 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 oh. Opa. Okie dokie. EGR coolers taken off, and the connection between them is when the EGR has open valve, it comes here, then through this hole to the EGR cooler. The coolant is inside the cooler here, right? So it's cooling down the gases, and then goes through this channel up and goes to intake manifold and then back to combustion chamber. So yes, so these ones are not clogged, so no need to clean them up. I'll just blow air through it and see if there's need of any cleaning, but as I can see now, there's nothing like clogged, just dirty from inside, but nothing outstanding like in the manifold itself, so that's good. But of course I'll replace the o-rings, and the gasket should be also replaced so there's no smell. Yes, I'll blind it for now and then continue with blasting, and then renew the main cause of this project, so missing alternating of the battery. I'll just take off right now this protection and see where's already the good wire. So I remove the protection, and you can see it was like burning. Now I need to take isolation and then try to find where's the healthy cable and then renew from that place. If not, then the whole engine must go out, and it's too much work. Just in this garage I have only this lifter and the ceiling is low, so I don't know if I want to do it here. And in second garage it's like for work, so let's see. Where it ends. So I found finally the piece of the cable where it's not burned. Isolation is really good and the wires are not green, corroded. And then I have 1 meter or cable that I can renew from here to the alternator. And then also I need to from here make a T connection to glow plug unit, which will be here. So I need to cut it here and then just renew it, because original cable of course has original connection. In this case was broken and corroded, and you can see how bad it looked like. So yes, so and therefore it was just better to take off all this EGR coolers as well. So now I have good access to renew from here. I would like to park episode here because it's already very long, and I wanted to make my work with walnut blasting much easier. That's why I removed everything right now. And I promise right now that in the next episode we'll focus on the walnut blasting of intake ports. So thank you very much and see you in the next one.